Yo, what's up YouTube? Secondhand Throwbacks here. I am super sorry it has been a hot second since I have last uploaded a video. But before I get into this video and tell you guys all the cool, good news we got going on and why we've been busy, I actually had my birthday pass too. But anyways, before I get into all of that, if you guys do not mind, take 1 second and nail that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me if you did that. And like I said, I am trying to grow this channel and make it a really sick channel and provide you guys with some really sweet stuff to watch. So yeah, nail that subscribe button. Maybe drop a like and a comment on this video and tell me how I can do better. So anyways, like I said, sorry my birthday has just passed. I am 31 now, so that's hit me a little in a weird way. I feel like I'm getting kind of older, but I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so the good news is we actually, last week, I believe, my shop was, I got an email from Depop about my Depop shop. My link for that shop will be in the description, by the way. It's Secondhand Throwbacks on Depop, Secondhand Throwbacks on Instagram, Secondhand Throwbacks on TikTok, and Secondhand Throwbacks on Mercari and eBay. But yeah, take a second and go follow those if you don't mind too. I want to grow all those pages. But yeah, so anyways, I got an email from somebody at Depop and they were like, hey, I really like your store. You have a lot of cool stuff. You have a lot of cool placement. I think you have the ability to do a little bit better with it. That being said, I want to put you in a program if you're interested to fast track your way to becoming a Depop top seller. And there's a lot of cool features to becoming a top seller, I think. I'm a Poshmark ambassador right now, and there's kind of some cool, like I would say advantages to it, but not necessarily. I feel like Depop gives you a lot more out of what they offer in the top seller program, for sure, 100%. Depop, in my opinion, is one of my favorite platforms to sell on. I like have the most success on there, and I think I have a pretty successful and well organized and orchestrated shop via Depop. But yeah, that was very cool that they reached out and offered me that, and sure enough, I did take it, and they actually reached out to me and got to talk to me a little bit more, and they suggested if I knew anybody that I can recommend for the program as well. And I reached out to a couple people, but sure enough, a lot of people I know in the community on Depop and locals were actually already top sellers, believe it or not. So that being said, I recommended my girlfriend follow her shop, Fern Factory Vintage. It's just Fern Factory, link will be right here and in the bio. But I recommended that she be part of the program too. And sure enough, she got in, and I really appreciate you guys for that. She's super excited. Probably more excited than I am. But I'm very excited and very humble too to be part of this. This is cool. But yeah, so anyways, we were offered that. And when they reached out to her, they actually sent her an email about, this is the big news, about her shop being part of the Miami Thrift Con that's coming up March 8th. Yeah, it's coming up March 8th. And she was like, yeah, I would definitely be interested, but the only way I would do it is if you guys let my boyfriend join me, because he's the reason why I'm getting this opportunity in the first place. And thank you so much, babe. I love you for that. That's so rad. I honestly didn't care too much if I got in or not, but no, it's cool that we get to do this together. We met each other sort of doing this. Like, we both have a love for thrifting. We thrift together. If you go over to our TikTok and follow us there and check out our TikTok page, me and her have a really, really awesome video that went viral. That's kind of sweet, kind of fun, kind of goofy, of us thrifting at the Goodwill bins. So yeah, go over there and peep that. It got like almost 50,000 plays on TikTok, which is cool.
Wow.
And yeah, so anyways, so we will be at Thrift Con Miami, March 8th, and that's going to be super awesome. I can't wait to see a lot of you guys there. A lot of other resellers, a lot of other people from Instagram and Depop and Poshmark and just the whole thrift community. I can't wait to see who shows up. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of interesting people there, a lot of people that I've like looked up to for a long time, and just like it's cool to just be able to get to interact with you guys and whatnot. But yeah, so we're really excited about that, man. That's gonna be really cool. I'm actually going to be moving soon. I live in Sarasota, Bradenton right now, and I'm going to be moving up with my girlfriend to Tampa Bay. So if any of you guys are up in Tampa, holla. Let's maybe meet up and do some thrifting together, or maybe do some other stuff together. I just want to get to know some people up there, and like maybe we can try and grow the community up there, maybe expand the Depop community up there somehow. But yeah, so let's check out some of these like recent things that I acquired. Yeah, so I came across this vintage American Thunder Feel the Wind shirt, and this is like that super dope Travis Scott style shirt. It's like that large front and back print. It doesn't have the single stitch. This is the double stitch, like a later print version of the shirt, but it's in like immaculate shape. I scooped this up for super cheap, but that's for sale now on my Depop, link in the bio. Up next, I scooped this. This was a scoop. I always wanted this, one of these. I've been on the fence about keeping it. It's up for sale on my Depop right now, but it's just that super dope cocaine white Tommy Hilfiger. It's got that spell out down the sleeve. It's got the patch on the other sleeve. It's got the yellow. It's pretty loud right there, but it's also incognito. Like you can like whoop whoop. But yeah, this thing's pretty rad. I really like it. It's comfortable to wear. It's a size large. I have it up on the Depop right now, asking a pretty penny for it. They go for kind of a hot dollar. But I like that. These are just like my finds of the week in scoops. This was one that I got from my homie Drew. I don't know if you guys watched my last video. I think I was talking about going to my buddy Drew's house. He's a dude that he's a connect of mine. He's like a person that I buy in bulk from. But now this is super cool. It's a Napa 500. We're champions. Atlanta Motor Speedway. Yeah, I think it's a Atlanta Motor Speedway, November '98. This thing's super cool. I love like these big NASCAR prints, front and back print. Super cool, super rowdy. This thing's super clean. It's double stitch. It's not single stitch, and it's a Chase. It's a Chase Authentics. This thing's super cool. But yeah, and then last was this Champion. I forgot. I think this was I think this was a Ben's find. This thing's super cool though. It's got a little like wear to it, but it's just got that classic Champion spell out, and then it's got the little, I think it's this sleeve. It's got the little Champion logo on the little sleeve there. But yeah, this is a size large, super comfy. These things are great. I love the like classic Champion gray. But yeah, so that was like basically my finds of the week. That's about it I think I could cover. I got a lot of new stuff up on the shop. Like I said, if you guys go over and down below in the bio, I'll have the link for it. But if you go over and shop my Depop, it's Secondhand Throwbacks on Depop, Secondhand Throwbacks on Instagram, Secondhand Throwbacks on TikTok, Secondhand Throwbacks on eBay, Secondhand Throwbacks on Macari, Secondhand Throwbacks on Poshmark. Literally Secondhand Throwbacks everywhere. Secondhand Throwbacks is taking over the world. And please don't forget to go over and follow my girlfriend as well, Fern Factory. She follow her on Instagram and follow her on Depop as well. Her Depop shop is popping off right now. She actually has a decent amount of stuff sold already. So yeah. That being said, I hope I get to see a lot of you guys at Thrift Con Miami. I would be super like stoked on that and be able to like network with you guys and just, I don't know, man. I love the Florida thrift community already. Like the guys up at Curated Heat, you guys are super rad. I really mess with you guys. You guys are super cool. Your shop's dope. Like when me and my girl first rolled through there, you guys were like really cool and like just like bullshitting with us for a little bit, and just really enjoyed the atmosphere you guys got going on, and like how you just like took us in so quickly. But yeah, and I haven't really talked to the VSR guys too much, but you guys are pretty dope. I talked to you guys on like the TikTok live streams, and you guys are some cool cats. It would be cool to meet up with you guys every once in a while. I feel like I'm like on your tracks every time. Like I'll be up there visiting my girlfriend and I'll start thrifting, and like I'll see your TikTok videos and you're like literally like I was like a half hour late before like you guys got to the Salvation Army. But anyways, yeah, so let's go hop over to the board. I'm gonna show you guys some cool people to follow on Instagram who I think are pretty influential to the thrift community. Shout out to Bob Dabra on Instagram and YouTube. Go follow his channel as well. Bob Dabra is the reason why I sort of do this board. I think it's a great idea. His is a little bit more in-depth, but I like to just throw a couple people up on the board who I think everybody should follow and engage with. And either I think that they have a great page and like a well put together stream, or I think that their like ambition of thrifting and their skill and knowledge is important to have, like, and I think people can learn from those people, or I think they're just people with like good ideas and have a positive impact on the community, like Bob Dabra. But yeah, there's just like so many people out there. I think that's a good idea that we all sort of put together our own list and our own little creative measure in how to like network all these great minds and great positive people to just make this thrift community really rad. All right, guys, you know how this works, and if you don't, let's go over the rules real quick. So this is the list. And how this works is that I basically curate this with people who I think have a positive impact on the thrift community, who have like a really nicely made shop, just some people who I think you should follow, some people who are personal to me, just a few things. It's all just a random curation of just positive things and important people to follow and people to help grow the community and whatnot. So anyways, coming in first is Mandark Market. They were actually customers of mine. I believe they are top sellers on Depop. They have a really rad store. It's a couple. All their photo aesthetics are super cool, and I just think that they would be a great shop for people to follow and shop from. They have a lot of rad items. Coming in next is Bob Dabra, number 2. He's the person who inspired me to start doing this list. I think it's a great idea. I think if we all started spreading word of people who are positive in the community and who have good knowledge, who are trying to always grow their shops and network and meet more people and just like, you know, grow this whole community and have a better experience all around. And I think Bob Dabra is doing a fine example at how he demonstrates this list and just how he like creates a positive atmosphere in his videos and his followers like on Instagram. Like obviously I got a positive vibe from him and inspired to start doing this list. So props to you, man, and much respect. Coming in at number 3 is my girlfriend, Fern Factory Vintage. I believe she's just Fern Factory on Instagram, but it might be Fern Factory Vintage on Instagram. But yeah, you guys should give her a follow. Me and her will be at Thrift Con Miami, March 8th. We got nicely invited by Depop, and I think we're gonna have a really rad time, so I hope to see a lot of you guys there. Anyways, coming in after her is a close homie of mine. I went to high school with him, and he's also into the thrift game. I'd love to give a shout out to him every time. The Thrift Ninja. Go and give him a follow on Instagram, Depop, and he has a Poshmark, I believe, and an eBay. So yeah, go and follow him, shop his store. He's always finding some dope stuff, always just coming through with the deals, and he's just a really rad guy to get to know in the community. Next is Points Vintage. Homie reached out to me a couple times in my Instagram story, and just super cool, positive guy. He has grown a store. His Depop store is kind of small. He has a lot of stuff for sale, and his Instagram, he doesn't have too many followers, so you guys should definitely go and support him. Seems like a really cool guy, has a lot of rad stuff. So yeah, Points_Vintage, go give him a follow. Hipster Hut Clothing. This is actually my Depop mentor. You guys should definitely go follow this guy. He has a sick Depop shop. I love his blue background. Props to you, man. That thing's rad. But yeah, definitely go follow his account on Depop and on Instagram. I just want to give props and shout out to him, and you know, he gave me an opportunity and my girlfriend to join this this top seller program, and just any way I can return the favor. So definitely go give them a follow. Next is Curated Heat. They're up in St. Pete. Super rad guys. I love you guys, man. You guys have a really cool store. I know I've only been in there once, but I just really love your guys' vibe. You guys just seem like a bunch of cool dudes. I'd love to like collab with you guys someday, or just like just do something cool, or maybe do like a video up there or something. But yeah, go follow them guys. They're located in St. Petersburg, Florida. So if you guys are close to there, go stop in there. It's honestly a really rad shop. Go follow them on Instagram and on YouTube and check it out. Next on the list is Thrift Con. I actually just recently started following them, but I watched a lot of their videos, and they just tagged us in a thing with a picture of like the whole roster for this year. Me and Fern Factory Vintage are on it, and I believe Curated Heat's on there. There's a couple other people that I recognized. But yeah, ThriftCon guys, I'm super stoked to be on board with you dudes, and I hope we have a good time this year, and I hope to meet and see and just have the privilege to learn and just do as much as possible at this year's ThriftCon. So yeah, super sick. Go and give them guys a follow. Let's help grow that page, grow this whole community, and just get more of these events popping off, because I think it's honestly rad. You don't see much of that, and I just love thrifting. So yeah, let's do it. And then last is Retro Original Co. Honestly, I really like your store. You got a whole dope thing going on. All right, sorry, the battery died. But yeah, last is Retro Original. I really like your store, man. You reached out to me a couple times in my chats or in my DMs on Instagram. You just seem like a really cool guy, man. I really like your store. Your Depop's popping off, your Instagram's popping off. And like I said, I like and respect people who engage. So like, if you like my story and you think what I have is cool, then heck yeah, I'm always willing to talk to new people and network more. And like, if you have something I want, I'm down to do some trades. Or if I have something you want, like, let's do some trades and advertise for each other and share for share. Like, let's grow each other, man. I'm telling you, like, this whole community can thrive so much more. But yeah, so this is my people to follow for this month. This is my list. I hope you guys just really take this into consideration and go and nail everybody you see on this list. Like, go and follow nail the follow button and support them, and hopefully they support you and follow you back. And like I said, let's grow this community a little bit more. But yeah, that's the end. That's my list. But anyways, thanks again, guys. Like I said, make sure you go follow us on TikTok. Nail the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram. And go check out my Depop shop. Secondhand Throwbacks on Depop. Go follow it now and shop now. Anyways, see you guys at Miami Thrift Con March 8th. Peace.